sunshine. Sip from my rainbow, deliciously mango. I think it's a syndrome, got me so windblown. Show me the door, how far can you fall? Freedom in galaxies, mapped out my fantasy.
I'm Sandra Sandy Schneller, and this is Romancing Me Pescatarian Style.
Implode with blessings, blessings for me. This is reality, I live in my dreams.
Hey, this is Sandra Sandy Schneller. What are you eating tonight? You know what we doing it, baby. We're doing it up with our baked breaded veggie rigatoni tonight. We're gonna have a lot of goodies with it. With those hand style mushrooms. These are actually hen in the woods, I believe it is. These type of mushrooms. I can't get the name correct on it, but I definitely know that they're excellent for you. And I've had them before. They do taste almost like chicken, if you want to say. Everything tastes like chicken, right? But no, this really does. We have also our sweet peppers. We're going to be talking about those in a bit. And these are organic, baby. Yeah. The black beans going on. Oh, all that good fiber for you. That's organic too, honey. So we should get busy now. Let's get cooking. We've got the goods on it tonight. The beans aren't fresh. They're fresh from the can, but everything else is actually fresh. I went to the farm stand and I got the mushrooms organic. We have those those sweet peppers, and we have all of the other great ingredients like the sun-dried tomatoes. I've crushed these myself. Yes, I did. And these were in olive oil. That's the only way to have it. We have 4 cheeses going on here today. We have our Parmesan Fontina, provolone, and that Asiago. Oh yeah. Ooh, baby, that's gonna be delicious. And check it out. We're gonna be adding our cashew nuts. I crushed these this morning myself. Yeah. We're going to be adding these, and I'll tell you some benefits of those too. So let's get started. We have the water boiling over here now, and we're going to add our rigatoni. And this is non-GMO rigatoni. We have 16-ounce bag of it here. Come on over with me. Here we go over here, the rigatoni. We don't want it to be too soft. It's boiling now. We want it al dente. Now we're going to get started on our veggie mix. We're going to start out with 3 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato olive oil. You see that? Yeah. I love the sun-dried tomato olive oil. It gives it even much more flavor to the meals. So we have that. We're going to let that simmer a little bit, actually heat up. It's heating up. We don't want it to start sizzling too much because remember, olive oil has a lower smoke point than some other oils like avocado oil. Here, so I'm going to go ahead and add about 5 cloves of chopped garlic. Now mind you, all of the ingredients here are non-GMO and organic. That's the way I like to cook my meals. It's so good for you eating healthy as possible. Okay, let this get started sizzling just a tad here. And then we're going to get started adding first our mushrooms. They're from the wild. I got these at the farm stand yesterday. And I chopped them up nice and fine. You'll see a picture on my Facebook page regarding these mushrooms and just a little bit of information about them as well. And start adding them to the mixture here of our olive oil and garlic. Oh, it smells so nice. Now, these mushrooms, depending on how you cook them, I would assume, but they taste a bit like chicken. They're a bit chewy like chicken. Let that simmer a bit. The heat is on, actually it's on medium high. So we want to coat these really well with the olive oil and the garlic pieces here. Mix that and blend it very well. Did you know that there's so much lycopene here in these red peppers, these red sweet peppers? I mean, we have, the nutrients are very robust in all of the sweet peppers, but the red ones, they even provide you with the lycopene. And lycopene is so good for the body. It's good for the heart health. It's good for your brain as well. We're going to go ahead and add, this is 30 ounces of black beans. This is going to be a delicious meal. Preheat the oven now to 375 degrees. Let that start heating up. Let's go ahead and add a cup and a half of the sun-dried tomatoes. Now the oil that I used here earlier, that's from the sun-dried tomatoes. So it's going to have a really nice flavor of tomatoes in here. And that's filled with the lycopene again. The same lycopene that's in the sweet peppers that's good for your heart health and your brain. It's in the tomatoes as well. Tomatoes carry a high percentage of lycopene in them. Woo! We are moving and grooving. And we are just going to be grooving on with our meal plan tonight. Cheers to you all. Please like and share and subscribe this video. You will get the recipe. If you send me an email, just put in the email rigatoni or some derivative of the meal plan tonight. It's baked, breaded, vegetable rigatoni that we're making tonight. And if you put any of those or portions of that in your subject line, I will send you the menu recipe for tonight. Yes, it's going to be fabulous when it's done. I'm going to let you taste it. Yes, I am. So we're going to get started now with our cream sauce. We're going to get started with 4 ounces of heavy cream, and that is organic as well, people. Let it start bubbling around the edges there. You see it start simmering around the edges here. That we're going to start adding about 3/4 cups of our Quattro Formaggio cheese, and that consists of provolone, Asiaga, as well as the Parmesan and Fontina. I'm going to turn this burner down just a little bit so it's about medium low, and whisk this around a bit. It's good to, consistently stir and or whisk for best results. So we want to make sure we get all of that cheese. And I'm going to, the stock that was used to boil the water that was used is now stock that boiled the rigatoni pasta. We're going to be pouring that in very slowly so we can get a little looser consistency here. We have some no salt seasoning, crushed red pepper, a little bit of that just to give it a kick, and some salt and pepper. So I'm going to add these all, but slowly again. I like to add my flavors slowly so that they can be enhanced with all of the other solution that would be in the pot or bowl or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get started and add this nice cheese to the rigatoni. I've also added some tomato paste from concentrate and from the tube. I'm going to go ahead and just swish this around a bit. It's very hot, so be careful. And then we're going to start slowly adding the veggies to this. Okay, here is the beans and the mushrooms and peppers. You want to add it slowly once again and start mixing very well. Just folding it in this time. Just fold the veggies in. Now we're going to go ahead and mix the breadcrumbs with our 4 ounces of, this is still the quattro formaggio cheese. And make sure all that gets in, mix that well. And then we're going to also add 4 ounces of crushed cashew nuts. Put it all in. And you make sure you mix this very well. So let's get started just adding a layer on top of the casserole. You want to put this all nice and neatly all over the entire casserole. We're ready to put the casserole into the oven, 375-degree temperatures for about 20 minutes until it gets like crusty on the top here. See how nice and crusty that top is? I added some more cheese on top of it about 8 minutes before it was done baking, and it has a nice thick crust of layer top on it here with cheese, and also you see the baked breadcrumbs on it. So I'm gonna kind of dig into it here. Delicious. Let me get a little bit more in there for you. This is Sandra Sandy Schneller, back at you with Romancing Me Pescatarian Style. That's ROMANCINGmePS. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Live. I'm always there. And yes, of course, YouTube too now. Check it out. Delicious.